Alright, so Transformers 1, it just came out on digital. Unfortunately, I did not see this in theaters, but I definitely wanted to give it a watch since everybody was giving it praises. And I'm here to tell you, the praises are worth it. This is a really good movie. It might just be the best Transformers movie that exists. Now, I haven't seen all of them. I've only seen the Michael Bay ones, but I would put this right up there with like the first Michael Bay movie. This is a very, very entertaining movie. If you are a Transformers fan in any capacity, I think you should see this film. Now, this time I want to start with the bad, and there are a couple of bad things, in my opinion. Film is subjective, and I personally don't like the art style that they went for. I know it is hearkening back to like the classics, and it's a little more blocky, but I don't know. It's just something about this seems too maybe kiddish. It's hard to kind of take it serious when the movie wants me to take it serious. They have these big moments, and then it's just kind of a goofy-looking Transformers sometimes, not gonna lie. Like, when they are transformed, I think they look cool as shit. I guess when they try to make them look human, I don't really like it that much. I wish it was a little more transformy. Like the mouths and everything, I don't know. Something about it just ain't quite sitting right with me. Now, the actual visuals of the film, like the quality of the visuals are on point. ILM came in hot, and they made this movie, looks good. Like, I don't think the style's that good, but I think the quality of the visuals are so good. One other bad thing I want to talk about is the acting, in my opinion. I think the main two, specifically Optimus, and I believe it's Chris Hemsworth, it's just, there are times where that doesn't quite feel right. Like, they do fine, but I hear Chris Hemsworth, obviously. Like, this doesn't feel like he's playing Optimus Prime, it feels like he's playing Chris Hemsworth. Same with Megatron, D16. It doesn't feel like Brian Tyree Henry. It doesn't feel like I'm looking at Megatron. It literally feels like I'm watching an actor just voice this character. Kind of hard to explain, but it does take me out of it when Optimus Prime is on screen and I am like, nope, that is Chris Hemsworth right there for sure. Like, I would say the voice acting is just fine. It does the job. I don't want to sound like I'm a negative Nancy, because this movie has some cool stuff that is worth watching. The action alone in this film, there's like 3 action sequences. Some of the coolest Transformers stuff happens in this film. Like, the use of actual transforming, like Transformers fighting Transformers, is very, very well done in this movie. Specifically, I won't ruin it, there's a fight scene in the end where there are things that happen that I guess make sense in the Transformers universe, but I've not seen it. Like, a couple small things that just stood out to me during a fight scene. And while the acting might not be that good, I think the writing is really good. The comedy is solid, the story is very interesting, and I don't know how much of this was written for the movie or how much of this was already in place, but the lore and everything feels very fleshed out. Feels great. I bought everything that was going on screen. Totally immersed in the movie. And while I don't think they need a second one or necessarily set up a second one, but there could be like one more prequel story about Optimus and Megatron. Like, I feel like there could be one more that's just like, this is the movie that solidifies their rivalry. Like, this one sets it up, so I think if they make one more, they could really knock it out of the park. But yeah, like I said, this is probably the best Transformers movie since Transformers 2007, in my opinion. And it's worth every single one of your dollars and every single one of your minutes. You definitely should go and watch it. Even if you just want to turn your brain off a little bit and just be sucked into the world of Transformers. Thanks for watching. Talk to you later. Subscribe for more.